you've driven through Webster Groves, you may have noticed several hearts hanging on trees. Bradley Crecilius did, and he sent me an email wanting to know the story behind them. So here's what I found out.
On a stretch of South Gore in Webster Groves is a rather heartwarming sight.
It makes me so happy.
Kindness pinned to poles.
So there must be 20 there.
And tacked to trees.
They're one of a kind, super unique, and when we started this project, we would tell everyone that every heart's a beautiful heart. So even the hearts that are kind of lopsided or lumpy.
But the purpose of these painted pieces of plywood is way more than a decoration.
So do you kids need more hearts?
Becky Ortel gave birth to a beautiful baby boy on March 10th, 2011.
He spent his entire life at St. Louis Children's Hospital in the cardiac intensive care unit.
15 precious months.
There were times where the doctors were like, we don't know how he's going to get through this. This is real. We're kind of backed into a corner here. And the next day he'd wake up fighting, strong, smiling, sucking his thumb. And so really quickly he became our mighty Oaks.
Oaks was born with a congenital heart defect and passed in June of 2012. When he did, neighbors did something she'll never forget.
They tied red ribbons on all the trees to the church. It was so sweet. It meant the world to us. And I told my neighbor, Rebecca, I said, I'm gonna be so heartbroken when those red ribbons come down.
So when the ribbons came down, red hearts slowly went up.
Okay, Isla, will you wipe some of these down so we can add a coat?
She and one of those neighbors decided to sell them as a fundraiser for Mighty Oaks Heart Foundation, the not-for-profit Becky and her husband founded to help families like theirs.
We have mailed them from coast to coast.
She now has a small army helping her paint them and spread the love, a love that is as strong as a mighty oak.
One of the doctors shared with us that he believed that Oaks lived as long as he did because we were there every day giving him a reason to fight. It was so healing to hear that maybe just being there helped and just loving on him helped. And so I always think of that when we're awarding grants. I just think if I can pay this utility and pay this mortgage and give that mom some peace of mind so she can stand at that bedside and snuggle that baby and take care of that little kid and give that kid every reason to fight, then I'm okay.
What an inspiration. Small hearts are $15, the big ones are $30. This Saturday, the Mighty Oaks Heart Foundation is hosting Heart Opening at the Contemporary Art Museum. There will be a market with heart-themed gifts and art from some of the area's best artists for sale. It's going to be a fun night. To learn more, go to mightyoaks.org. Well, she is a triple